Hello, good day everyone. Welcome back to my podcast, the Rodak Podcast. It's my series, episode 3. Yep, you read the title. Today we're gonna talk about fasting is freedom. This episode isn't about starvation, it's about reclaiming control, hormonal balance, and mental clarity through intentional fasting. Yes. You think skipping breakfast is a crime? Nah, sometimes it's just a reset. Fasting isn't a punishment, fasting is freedom. Okay, let's just talk about it. What fasting really is, because we have so many misconceptions these days in internet that's rolling left, right, and center. So fasting just means giving your body a break. Break from what? Break from constant digestion, constant blood sugar spikes, constant cravings. It's not about starving, it's about creating space for your body to clean, repair, and heal. There is a huge difference between starvation and fasting. Yeah, there are two different things, not the same thing. So, but it looks similar, I know, but you do fasting intentionally to repair and heal, give your body space to do it. You starve because you don't have resources to do it. It's a whole different thing. All right. So let's talk about what fasting unlocks. Here is what actually happens when you fast. Insulin drops, allowing fat burning to begin. Autophagy kicks in, your body starts cellular cleanup, you gain mental clarity, focus, and energy. We are so used to grazing all day that we forgot how powerful it is to feel light, clean, and sharp. Let me explain you in detail about how fasting really works, especially intermittent fasting, and how much time it will take for autophagy to kick in and what you gain from it. All right, let's just talk what is autophagy and when it starts approximately. All right, autophagy actually means auto means self, phagy means eating. It just means self eating. It's our body's natural process of cleaning out damaged cells and regenerating newer, healthier ones. In simpler terms, the autophagy is just like body cellular recycling system. When your cells are stressed, starving, or aging, they start breaking down the old ones or broken parts and reuse them to stay healthy. That's the simpler form of what autophagy is. It's like, the zero waste process where dysfunctional cell components are broken down to use it as a metabolic resources. Let's just say how an average person enters into this cycle, okay? The moment you eat some food, let's just say from 0 to, these are approximate values, these are not like absolutely exact values, that varies from each and every other person based on what they eat, when they eat, and how they eat, stress, and all those things. So just take it as a reference point, not like an exact value. Okay, let's deal with the metabolic status. The moment you start eating, 0 minute to approximately 2 to 3 hours, your blood sugar slowly starts rising and approximately around 5 to 12 hours your blood sugar becomes normal, and after around like 12 to 15 hours your body will be in fat 1, fat burning stage 1. And then, yes, you heard it right. And then if you are continuing your fasting till 24 hours your body will be in fat burning stage 2, and after 24 hours your body will be in autophagy. So let's just say approximately 24 hours your body will be in autophagy. And yes, I do intermittent fasting regularly, but not like 24 hours crazy fasting. I don't do 24 hours crazy fasting every day. I do fasting for almost like 15 hours because that works for me based on my work schedules, my eating habits and everything. So yes, I usually follow 15 hours fasting from the last meal. I am usually consistent because I don't eat usually at late nights or only very in a social situations, or there is no other option to have it at that point of time. Other than that, I don't prefer to eat after sunset. That's what I prefer. So I personally follow this 15-hour fasting and then I eat. So yeah, if ever I eat at late nights after sunset, I start from that time and follow 15-hour cycle. And yes, I am on 15-hour fasting every single day, and only on rest days like Saturdays or Sundays when I am in my home and I have no other works to focus on, then I will push it till 24 hours or more than 24 hours or something like that. Only like once in a while in a month, like once or twice max. I don't push too much because I have to work on my regular things as well. So yes, it really helps for me. It really helps that I don't have any cravings or such thing. I feel much lighter, clearer, more focused, more controlled. I don't get cravings. Mental clarity improves. I get good amount of energy. All these things I really feel every single day because of this 15-hour intermittent fasting. So yeah, one thing everyone needs to keep in mind: fasting is not for everyone, especially if you have any health issues or health related problems, or if you undergone any surgeries recently, or if you have any other health conditions. Now you need to consult your physician before starting this fasting to incorporate in your lifestyle. If you are a regular person who wants to follow a healthy way of living, then definitely yes, you can start fasting. But I suggest everyone to start very small, like few hours, and then prolong it based on your work schedules and based on how you want to lead your life, and so many other factors. So personally for me, a 15-hour intermittent fasting every day works like a bliss. So I don't have any problems so far, and I feel good, lighter, more focused, clarity, and I even go for rides, motorcycle rides on a fasting state. And I don't feel like tired, or I don't feel like I need to consume a lot of carbs or I need to consume lots of food or any such thing. So for me it works. But I don't think everything works for everyone. So you need to really try it small and gradually improve it over the time, and then check for yourselves. But I don't suggest you to force yourselves to fast unnecessarily. If you are fasting, for example, you tried 15-hour fasting, and after 10 hours you started feeling hungry or craving or anything, then break your fast and have some food. That's perfectly all right. So don't worry about that. But consistency over perfection is what you need to aim for. And people might be worried, like, what about breakfast? What about lunch? What about dinner? I'm gonna break the myths today that everyone will understand. Breakfast. What is the meaning of breakfast? Let's just take a moment and break this down. Breaking fasting is called breakfast. Not eating in the early morning is not called breakfast. Breaking the fasting state is actually called the breakfast. You get it? You get the analogy here? So, usually, once upon a time, once upon a time, nobody eats after sunset, before the electricity and all those time. Nobody have any sort of food after sunset because no light, nothing. Everybody eats, maybe last meal will be somewhere around afternoon, middays. So that will be their last meals and they will end their day. That's all. So now, after modern technology revolution and all these things came up, and now we are eating like three times and even four times, five times. I don't know why, but people are eating breakfast in the mornings, lunch in the afternoons, and dinner in the evenings, and in between snacks and all other nonsense we are doing. Yeah, I said nonsense. You heard it right. Because it's really a nonsense, because your body doesn't need that level of food anymore. Or it's not even necessary to have that level of food at all. So, yes, we are feeding the body utter nonsense for unnecessary purposes. So, yes, you can follow 15 hours fasting or any hours fasting and break the fasting whenever it ends. Most preferably during daytime is most preferable. But if your schedule doesn't allow, even nighttime breaking it is fine. But make sure when you break your fast, you need to eat good sort of clean fibers, proteins, carbs, and nutrient dense food. That is actually the normal thing. But unfortunately, eating all the trashy foods in the morning and in the afternoon and evening, all the nonsense and utter trash foods became the normal these days. That's why everybody is confused. Even the parents doesn't know, and they even forgot for the fact that this is not the right way to deal with just this thing. Follow the sun. Yeah, not your sun, but the sun outside. You see the sun. Yeah, the bright guy who gives sunshine. Yeah, you eat only when sun is up and you stop eating once sun is down. If you follow this simple analogy, your body is gonna love to help you in many many ways. Yes, I know it's not possible for everyone, but those whoever can, then definitely can do that. No issues. So when sun is up, and also keep in mind, you don't need to eat right away when sun is up. You can eat after 1 to 3 hours after sun's up, and you can continue your day. Like if you really, really, really follow your hunger state, eating twice is more than enough. You don't need unnecessary snacks in between and all this. You don't need. Your body doesn't need all those. You just break the fast with a good food after 15 hours. Let's just say your sunset happens around, different parts of the world has different timings. So let's just say on average your sunset is around 6 p.m. or like 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. From then until next day morning 8 or 9 a.m., approximately it's somewhere around 12 to 15 hours in between. So yeah, that is more than enough. And you can eat maybe your breakfast around 9 a.m. That's good. And then you have your lunch maybe around 1 or 2 p.m. Yeah, more than enough. You can close it off. You don't need to eat anything in between. Nothing goes to your mouth except water. So if you follow that analogy, then definitely your body will love you, your gut will love you, and you will have more energy, more freedom from, more mental clarity, more energy, all these things. Yeah, like most people think like fasting is only for weight loss people. No, fasting is for literally everybody. Actually, this was the normal thing that our ancestors followed. But unfortunately, these days we are not following it at all due to our work life balance and work schedules, everything changed. But yeah, whatever may be the reasons, try at least, if you're already following fasting and everything, then good for you. And if you're someone who is looking to start right now, yeah, you won't die with the fasting, so don't worry about that. Just start slow, start with limited hours, and then slowly gradually improve. Check how your body is feeling, how your brain responds, how everything responds in your body, and based on that gradually improve. You will be absolutely fine. You won't die without breakfast. Fasting doesn't slow your metabolism, so don't worry about your metabolism. It actually improves. And no, it's not just for monks or weight loss junkies too. It is for everyone. Everyone can do it, but there are exceptions. If you have any health related conditions or you need um, something you are going through health wise, and you definitely need a physician to consult and then take their clearance before doing this. All right. So yeah, the mindset shift you need to have regarding fasting. You don't always need a supplement or a detox or a miracle diet. Sometimes you just need to stop eating for a while and let your body do what it's designed to do. That's all you need to do. You need to have that mindset shift, and don't think this is like a restriction. It's actually a liberation. Fasting is basically freedom. Try it, trust it, let your body breathe. I hope you understood and you gained a necessary knowledge to remove the stigma that fasting makes you weak and drains your energy and all the negative things that is rolling out on the internet. So don't worry, do it slowly and consistently. You will understand what I'm trying to say, and you will feel those lightness, mental clarity, surge of energy naturally. So that's all from me from for this episode, and tune in for next Saturday. A new episode is gonna drop. Until then, take care of your health, eat smart, peace.